Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in today for the very first AfromahaReads. Now, my name is Nalil Quang. I am the Executive Director of Youth for Greater Good. And today's story time, we're going to be reading Lupita Nyong'o's Sulwe. Now, I'm actually very excited to read this book because I've never read it before. I'm sure most of you have heard of it. So go ahead and get your kids, get your cup of tea, and let's wind down and have our story time read. Lupita Nyong'o, Sulwe. Sulwe was born the color of midnight. She looked nothing like her family. Not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn, Baba the color of dusk, and Meek, her sister, was the color of high noon. Hardly anyone at school looked like Sulwe either. People gave her sister Meek pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. People gave Sulwe names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Sulwe felt hurt every time, so she hid away while her sisters made lots of friends. Sulwe dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. So she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness. That hurt. She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to her makeup. Oh no, she could hear about this from her mama. Sulwe decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods. With a stomach ache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful, not just to pretend. I want to have daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky. Amen. When Mama came in to wake her for school the next morning, Sulwe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Sulwe told Mama everything. Mama asked, "What is your name?" "Sulwe," she muttered. "And what does it mean?" "Star," she whispered. Brightness is not from your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are as far as beauty, Mama said, rubbing Sulwe's stomach the way she always did to comfort her. You are beautiful, Sulwe. Well, you are beautiful to me, but you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful, my sweet. Real beauty comes from your mind and your heart. It begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now, up you get and out you go. How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seems to see it? How could she be a star. That night, a shooting star appeared in Sulwe's window. "The night sent me," the star said. "Come with me." Sulwe hopped onto the star, and off they went. "Long ago, at the beginning of time," the star said, "there was night and day, and they were sisters." They loved each other very much, but people did not treat the sisters the same. People gave Day pet names like lovely, nice, and pretty. People gave Night names like scary and bad and ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, Night got fed up and walked right out of Earth. Day stayed behind and enjoyed making everybody happy in the sun. But then Day grew too long. Day began to really miss her sister. So did everybody else. There had to be a way to get her back. Day set off to find Night, and she did. "I miss you," said Day. "I miss you too," said Night. "But you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark." "You're right, I don't," Day replied. "But what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see." Night returned, and the people rejoiced. "We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves." But the star chimed in. "Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some light can only be seen in the dark." While day had a golden glow, with night everything had a silver sheen, elegant and fine. I want to repeat that one more time. That was so strong. The stars chimed in. Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some light can only be seen in the dark. Day told her sister, "When you are darkest is when you are most beautiful. It's when you are most you." Could it be that Night did not need to change, not even a little, not even at all? Now that Night and Day were back together, a little bit of night returned to Day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of day returned to Night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on, and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people chose to see it or not. You see, the stars explain, we need them both on their sunniest day and their darkest night, and every shade in between. Together, they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful. Sulwe rose the next morning beaming. There would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if she never needed a reminder of her brightest, she could look up at the sky on the darkest night and see for herself. Sulwe felt beautiful, inside and out. And that is our book. Wow. Whew. I hope you guys definitely got something out of this, because I myself, I don't know if you guys can tell, towards the end of the book, my cheeks kind of just like got rosy seeing her find the love in herself that her mom been trying to show her and that she just couldn't see. This book definitely, one of the biggest takeaways for me is that you're beautiful. You know, there's a purpose for you. God makes no mistake. And being a young mother with 2 daughters, this is something that I would love to like message, as a message I would love to give to them. And I hope you guys got that message also. This was super exciting. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you took away a good message. And be sure to join AfromahaReads every other Wednesday for their story time. The next one is going to be held on Wednesday, July 29th. So tune in to see what the story is going to be for that day. And then also for the month of July, their book of the month is going to be Things Fall Apart. And that is going to be discussed on July 26th. And I believe that is a Sunday. So definitely stay tuned. If you guys have any questions, let's go ahead and kind of dive in. Let's see. So, Deb, there will never be a day without the night. I love that comment. Yes. Lupita really did a good job of like throwing in some powerful messages in this book that like even I had to like read again in my head, like holy crap, cow, that was very like powerful for sure. And then Jabel said black is beautiful. Amen. Yes, it is. Creative Initiative Afromaha. Thank you. Thank you so much, Desiree, for your comment. I honestly agree. I love this story time. Let me give a quick shout out to my twins at home. I know they're watching, and so I think it's cool. You know, you get to read stories by African authors with powerful meanings and come together. And then let's see here. We have another comment by Jabel. Brightness is not just for the daylight. Some lights can only be seen when it's dark. Yes, that one really got me too. Like I had to literally repeat it. I was like, she articulated it very well. Especially myself being a young dark girl growing up, this book resonated with me very much. Like just wondering to yourself, like, how can I be beautiful if only my mom sees it? You know, like questions like that. And so I think she did a really good job of articulating the thoughts that the young mind may have. It was super deep for sure. Now, Georgie May, did Lupita write it herself? She did. Yes, this is her book. It was illustrated by Vashidi Harrison, but written by Lupita. And so if you guys want to go ahead and get this for yourself, you can find it on Amazon, any bookstore, Barnes and Noble. But yes, she definitely wrote this book, and it's awesome. I love it. Let's see, we have another one. Check out, so definitely check out the Afromaha page, you guys. They're the ones who are going to be hosting these Afromaha reads. And like I said, it's going to be every other Wednesday. They have story time. So today was the very first one. The next one is going to be on the 29th of July on Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And they will be reading The Pot of Wisdom. So this is going to be the next story time that they have lined up. So definitely tune into that. Get your kids, get your cup of tea. Wednesday evenings, every other Wednesday. And then also don't forget their book discussion for the month of July is Things Fall Apart. So go over to the Afromaha page. Go ahead and like so you can stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely did. And check out the book. Please get it. It was super awesome. Thank you. And then again, this is Nayeli from Youth for Greater Good. Thank you for joining us, guys.